Well, hello again, everybody. I'm Deb Sofield, and you're listening to my weekly podcast series called Encouragement for Your Life. Many of you know I'm a national speaker and trainer and a coach. I like to say I help people find their voice and learn to use it. I'm also a conference speaker on the topics of public speaking, presentation skills, how to deal with the media, and I also train in crisis communications. Many of my other presentations can be found on my website. If your organization has an upcoming conference and you need a keynote speaker, I hope you'll reach out at debsofield.com. I've got a number of books on the market. My best-selling book, Speak Without Fear, and my latest book, Perfecting Your Platform, are both on Amazon and Audible. My series, Encouragement for Your Life, a compilation of these podcasts, are all available on Amazon. Just go to Amazon, type in my name, Deb Sofield, all my books will appear. I've got a great theme today, and it's this. Friend, are you addicted to doing? I'm Deb Sofield. Thanks for spending these next few minutes with me. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. I know you heard the phrase, just say no. And while it was used to take aim at the war on drugs, I'm here to encourage you to just say no and stop willfully taking another drug of choice that many people take and tend to overdose on, especially during the holidays. And that is the drug of doing. I've never understood why so many good people are addicted to the need for doing so much for others, especially when they don't enjoy it and can't afford it. What I see is that they feel pressured by others because they feel they have no way out. We're at the cusp of the holiday season, where everyone is going to ask you to host the holiday meal, the holiday get-together. Oh, and while you're out, can you pick up a holiday gift? The demands on your 24 hours in a day will be filled by others who like to fill your dance card with the brim with all sorts of wonderful things that well-meaning people will pressure you into doing because, as they say, you're so good at it. We've always done it at your home. No one is as good as you are. And all the other syrupy sweet comments that make you feel sick or guilty if you don't comply. The flattery, the opium of the masses who fall for the drug of commitment, obligation, and responsibility. Sounds like fun, yeah? The answer is no. Listen, I understand that you want to do the right thing and are benevolent and helpful. And while I can appreciate your kindness and generosity, I just want to remind you that your time matters and your health, mental and physical, that matters also. And I want to push the point to something I've seen through the years, which is this. Friend, you won't grow the next generation of leaders if you continue to stand on the stage. If you want to grow the next generation of leadership, management, and governance of your organization, your place of worship, your social club, all that's needed is to lend a steady hand and help others ascend the stage and fight through their fear and then find their voice. In the same way, we all need to guide our younger friends and family members as they take on the responsibilities of hosting some of these events and dinners. While I can appreciate your kindness in helping others, allow me to remind you that you need to stop fighting against your better self, that visceral emotion that keeps telling your heart, mind, soul, and body not to take on one more thing and push back against the pressures that others so willingly place on you. I believe that the pinch of emotion you feel when asked to do something for someone at some time that you don't really want to do is an internal alarm that you should not fight against, or you will dull your internal protection meter, which frankly guards your health. Now listen, I'm not trying to scare you, but I do think you need to back off all the extra commitments that others assume, ascribe, or push your way, and that you accept because they don't want to do the work, and you have been a willing addict in the past. Friends, you need to stop fighting the internal gut response that squeals to you not to take on any more work, responsibilities, or activities at this time. Listen, I'm not saying never. I'm just saying that at this time, you need to decline excess work and obligations and honor yourself by saying no to things you cannot do or simply don't want to do. whether it's for friends, families, or other in your circle. Remember, saying no to what doesn't deeply matter actually means you say yes to what does on your terms and in your time. All right, warning. All right, red light, bells, hear me. You're going to get some pretty hard pushback from people who are your friends and others who aren't so friendly. So brace yourself with a firm smile. It's coming. And the reason it's coming is because others simply don't want to do the work. Okay, I said it. Others don't want to do the work. Aside from the flattery of their words, and take a hard look at the responsibilities they are pushing upon you, and then you need to make the best decision for your best life. Remember, others want you to do the work because it relieves them of the duty, obligation, or accountability. In all honesty, I don't blame them for wanting to hand everything off to you. I mean, there's no doubt you'll do a great job, yet again. But should you shoulder the burden? Man, that is the question I'm asking. I'm fully aware that some listening today are very happy to do for others and have no trouble giving and giving and giving. And if that's the case, bless you, and keep on keeping on if that's your calling. Most likely, it's your choice to fill your time with things that you enjoy doing. So my message isn't for you today, but please be aware that a day may come when you are tired and weary from work. And if and when that day comes, just remember to take care of yourself for a lot of reasons, but most importantly is because I care about you. I know that some family members will be unhappy with me because I encourage you to ask them to bring a dish or two or three and a dessert, or invite them to come early and set the table, plan to stay late and help clean up. And I might get an angry email if you tell them that I said you don't have to cook this holiday season. You don't have to plan the event. You don't have to buy things you can't afford. Yes, I am using my pulpit to remind you that you matter, and your time, and your health, and your energy. Friend, it all matters. If others choose not to appreciate you honoring yourself by setting your boundaries, then maybe it's time to move a little farther away from those who only appreciate you when it suits them. I often invite friends from all walks of life to dine together at my table, and I enjoy every meal, every joke, and every dish I load in the dishwasher. I am willing to do the work when I'm able, but I'm also strong enough to say, hey, not this time, when I'm tired. Friends, don't allow others to guilt you into doing what they don't want to do because, hear me loud and clear, your happiness will never offend the people who truly care for you. I know you've heard the phrase that sometimes you have to do what's best for you and your life, and not what's best for everyone else. And I'll add that you should be careful of those who expect rather than appreciate. So as you gear up for the holiday season, consider in advance what you can and cannot do. Set your boundaries with love, starting with you. Just say no to the drug of doing because, friend, you matter. And it really is the best way to care for yourself so you can care for others. I'm going to leave you with this quote. An empty lantern provides no light. That's right. An empty lantern provides no light. Because self-care is the fuel that allows you to shine brightly. I know it's a tough message because everybody will make you feel like $1,000,000 because you're so good at it. Just remember, they don't want to do it. And there's a reason they don't want to do it. It's a lot of work. Hey, and if you like it, more power to you. But I want to remind you, if you are really addicted to the drug of doing, you might want to think about that. All right, I'm Deb Sofield. Thanks for spending this time with me. You've been listening to, believe it or not, Deb Sofield's Encouragement for Your Life. And I hope you'll join me next week so we can continue the journey together as we work towards a better day. And just remember, I don't care what the world says. I want you to know that I care about you. I care about you because I believe you can do big things on your own time. And I'm going to walk alongside you as we follow that dream together. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.